interesting table in which we will have in quite a small table both of them, the President of Russia, Putin, and Trump, Donald Trump, coming, as we say, together. And the location also, it is very interesting. In other words, also we have dates there. Now what is interesting that our rabbis tell us that in future, Edom, which unfortunately descendants of Esau always was causing a lot of troubles to Jews, also what happened in Russia in the time of Stalin, Jews suffered a lot, the Bolsheviks, and this is Edom. Something happened in other nations which really belong to Edom, that their attitude to Israel, the Jews, definitely was very, very negative. Now, our rabbis tell us in future, this is really what one of the rabbis almost 800 years ago said, that in future the evil powers of the kingdom of Edom will turn to be good for Israel. Amazingly, something which hundreds of years ago said, and even the rabbis in the Gemara and the Talmud says already about the idea of the swine, which is in Hebrew called chazir, basically is based on the Hebrew word yachzir. When you will return back the honor to the honors, which is really Israel. So amazingly, seeing all this coming, which is no doubt that the attitude of Putin today is not like Stalin in the past, and definitely not Trump like Obama, which unfortunately caused troubles. So what is also interesting is that in this table we'll have in the middle the verse which Numbers chapter 10:35, which says, God shall arise, his enemies shall be scattered, and those who hate him shall flee before him. So amazing thing, as we said, especially as we see that the attitude of the presidents of Russia and the state in future will change. Now let us see a very significant table, as the table appears in quite a small area in one book, and this is a table which appears in the book of Numbers, which is Dalet number, and in very small area, only 58 letters in a line, and so many words connected, which definitely makes the table very significant. As you can see yourself, that most of the words appear even in one chapter, which is chapter 10, amazingly. So let us see what you have in this table. Now in this table, as we mentioned, we have in the center the word Nasi, president, and president of Russia, which in Hebrew is Russia, and the president, Putin. You can see Putin coming here, next to Russia, and then we have another president who is Trump, which also appears here. You can see Trump appears here, and amazingly the letter P of Trump sharing the same letter of Putin. It shows that good connections are going to be between them, understanding what should be good for the world. Then, what is also interesting in this table, that a lot of interesting idea behind the numerical value of Donald Trump, which is like Ben David, the son of David. But we said that the idea is not that he himself Messiah, but like Koresh, Cyrus helped Israel to settle down, to build the temple, so hoping that this will happen also with Trump, Donald Trump. Now, also what we heard is interesting that you have the word Ephraim, from which will come the Messiah of Joseph. Also, we have Messiah, Mashiach ben Yosef. Now also what is interesting, which makes this table interesting, that you have here quite a small skip, that's 777, Tafshinai Zayin. In fact, before you have the 5,000, Now also you have the date of today, which is the 8th day of Hanukkah, which is the beginning of the civil year, 1st of January. It is the second Tevet, interesting. So maybe the message for this day also, that we should enter into a year, a civil year of really peace. And in fact we see the appearance of the word peace here coming. You can see the word Shalom in black, Shalom, and in it Moses and Elijah. We see that since they will come with Elijah, and as we saw before, Putin and Trump connected with Edom, which comes here also. And all of this will be in the time of the government of Netanyahu. We see quite well, Netanyahu helped a lot to the positive situation in these matters. And here comes him. He was invited even to the inauguration of Trump. So, very important and significant table to our day. And as we said, here we have the verse, Kuma, what we say, Kum asked God to arise, and that his enemies will be scattered and flee before of you, those who are hating you. So, very, very important table, important message for the new year, that really we're hoping that year will be good, year of peace and tranquility all over the world, between enemies in the past, but now really peace and quiet.